Hello and welcome once more. We are diving into the fiery pits of savory snacks, where the heat is high. Can you handle it? Welcome once more to a Michael Crispin Clark's Crisp Reviews. We are here once more to sample the savory delights of that most holy of snacks, the potato crisp. Here we are really heating up, finally out of the cold winter months. We want to warm our minds, our hearts, and our bellies with such fiery things. Of course, in the world of savory snacks, things like chili and spice are not uncommon. Used in the old times to describe heat and fire and brimstone and such, and then in the not so old times to cover up older crisps and potatoes perhaps of a lower variety. We now come to modern day with us modern men. I have for you today a flavor of crisp by once again our favorite so far, Asda. Here is our crisps for this week. These crisps are Habanero hot honey flavor. Pow! Not just that of a standard chili, no. Not even that of a quite welcome bird-eye chili, no. But that of the fiery habanero. Look at my hands. Do you see any pigmentation? Very little. Look at the pigmentation on this. These are going to hurt. But what is life without a little danger? Me, Michael Crispin Clark, I love to live dangerously, safely. Let us look at this marvelous artist's rendition of the words habanero, hot, honey, and flavor. 2 chili marks. I must remark on this photograph as being a work of art. It has displayed not only bell pepper, of course, a pepper bred to have no heat, but that of the habanero, a small, malfunctioned little devil of a thing, with its seeds and its sort of pith. I don't know what a pepper pith is called, but if I knew what a pepper pith was called, I would say what the pepper pith is. But that's where the heat comes from. And next to it, quite masterfully done underneath the splash of chili powder, is the honey. And what are those darling little honey spoons? Have you ever used one before? If you keep spinning and moving it, it does hold the honey. It's rather marvelous, rather marvelous. So not only is it a feast for the eyes, it's also a little journey, very jaunty. And of course, the dark, dried, powdered form of the same heat source. Red, but not totally red. A kind of a red-orange, a combination of a honey yellow and a pepper fiery red. The symbology of 2 chili flavor marks, I believe our first chili flavor marked crisps, is a code here in the UK for hotness. Very rarely you will see 1 chili mark. As to some people here in the great island of the UK, even air is spicy to them. I would like to pride myself on being a medium premium man. When I go to a restaurant to chilies, I always go for the medium. Far too hot for someone like me, but I like to brave it. I'm scared, ladies and gentlemen. I'm scared that these crisps may burn a hole in my soul that I will not be able to quench with all of the milk in Wiltshire. It will burn so fiery that I myself will be cast into the crevasses of hell itself. But again, we must be brave. Let us calm ourselves with a little literature, hand-cooked for the perfect crunch. Our habanero hot honey-flavoured crisps are seasoned with honey, cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper? No, you can't call your sweetheart a cayenne pepper. You could try. But then they might act like a cayenne pepper back and go, no cayenne pepper, how dare you? I'm Michael Crispin Clark. Paprika and habanero chili for a sweet and yet spicy flavor. The ingredients list various oils of proportions. Habanero hot honey flavor, which contains sugar, goes well with paprika, rice flour and salt. So we are not just thinking of the potato starches in this one, my friends, but also added starches from rice flour. It does in fact include the habanero chilies illustrated and the paprika illustrated, and it is cut with a fine dashing of spirit vinegar. Now my heart is still, my resolve steeled. We are ready to sample. A very interesting flavour. It's hot to the touch, like molten metal. A burst, like lava boiling over into. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen. That was a lot to experience. It had flavours of various spiciness. I did taste the sugar with the paprika. I did taste the heat. If heat would have a flavour, it was hot. But there was, again, like brimstone, a sulphurous backblast in my face, and if I'm not careful, too many of these, I would get a sweat upon my brow. Highly coloured crisps. Through the normal window of gold that you see in these hand-cooked crisps, there was a stained glass of red. If the devil could choose crisps, he would choose these, ladies and gentlemen. I see chili flakes on my fingers. I must be sure to wash them before I touch my face. Else discomfort may continue. Yes, dear. I've always held you in my good books. But this time I may have to admit that they're far too hot. and I may, in fact, need some refreshment. Thank you. Thank you. For these Asda Habanero hot honey flavoured hand-cooked crisps, I give them a fiery 6.66 out of 10. Ladies and gentlemen, hold the hands of those which you love. Pray for redemption, and remember, I love my crisps, and I love you.